Hi. First thing I want to say is thank you for getting this far. If you've actually found this video, then that means you've followed through the four email sequence. Hopefully you've downloaded the downloads that I've provided, and I would like to think that they've been able to provide you with some information and maybe a little bit of guidance to this point in time. Getting here, I'm assuming you want to know more about my program, so that's what I'm going to jump in and talk about. Over the many years that I've been working with fertility clients, the one thing that I found very difficult is when I see clients randomly, it's really hard for us to get momentum and to make sure that we're achieving goals. So I created this program so that we work in like a 12-week capsule, a 90-day capsule, so that we can really work very closely together one-on-one to get you the results that you deserve and want. So how that looks within the program is that in the beginning of the program, around the first 3 or 4 weeks, what we're doing is setting some foundations. We're making sure that we're getting your food right for you. We're making sure we're including lifestyle suggestions that have an impact and help you feel better. And we're working on some foundational supplements, maybe herbs, but really just the basics. In that time frame, we are also getting as much testing done as we possibly can and need. So many clients come to me with a whole range of testing they've already had done. I love when I get to see that, because then what we can do is look at things that we need to assess maybe moving forward from those tests, or fill in the holes and the gaps of the things that haven't been tested in the past. I also love doing a couple of functional tests. So the two that I really like doing with all of my clients, one is a vaginal microbiome, because anybody who's had difficulty conceiving or has suffered a miscarriage or gone through IVF is going to have a vaginal imbalance. So whether that's the reason you can't get pregnant or not, it's definitely going to be playing a role. The other one is looking at your fertility DNA profile. This looks at 34 genes that have a really big impact on your ability to conceive, basically, and can change the way that we work together. So these are two tests that I find are really beneficial. Occasionally there'll be other tests that I recommend, but they would be outside of the package that I'm talking about. But they're the ones that I find really helpful. Now, the reason that I do 12 weeks is because, being 90 days, we know that women's hormones will change in 90 days. We know that sperm can change in 90 days. So it's a really foundational time where we can see significant change. And by the end of that 90 days, that you're in a state ready and your body is ready to try and conceive or to do IVF or whatever process it is that you've decided. So 90 days to me is just, it's the perfect time. Now, I do sometimes have clients that work with me, well, I often have clients that continue to work with me, whether they've gotten pregnant at that point or whether they're still trying and we're still working with some things, because sometimes 90 days is not enough. And then we just do one-on-one and we continue moving forward from there. But that 90 days, again, it's a capsule where we work very closely together. It's very consolidated and we're able to get some really great results. Now, if you're willing or ready to get started, if you follow the link to book in and you find that you're not able to book in, what that means is that what I do is I limit the number of clients that I work with per month, because I don't want to get overloaded and I want to make sure that I'm providing the service that you're expecting and that I want to provide. So again, if you can't book in, then either just reach out to me via email or book a clarity call and I'll let you know where we're at. Usually I will open up more spots the following month, because it's just, people are moving through. And so that's kind of the way I work. So if you've got any further questions, please reach out. If you're ready to jump in, then follow the link, book in, and I look forward to working with you.